proudly supporting the Convoy for Cancer Families 2016. Canberra's 104.7.
All right, Convoy 2016. Keep this one in your calendar. 31st of January 2016. We want it an absolute sellout when it comes to all the bike registrations and the truck registrations. We want a nice long line of trucks and bikes starting from Queanbeyan all the way up to Exhibition Park in Canberra. One of the amazing people, one of these amazingly strong people that we spoke to before Convoy 2015 was Liam's mum. Now, as Liam's mum says here, Liam got the diagnosis of basically leukemia and what it meant for her family.
It's called ALL, but basically leukemia. He's been on a 2-year treatment since then. We're hoping to be at the end of it very soon. So literally we moved to Sydney that day. We packed up our house. We did all of those sorts of things, and then we had to travel back and forward to Sydney. Yeah. So Cancer Support Group helped us with petrol vouchers for travel, food vouchers. They helped us with Christmas presents for last year. Every time I've called them and said, listen, we're in a bit of a spot of bother, they've helped us along the way. Unfortunately, sometimes there are a few things that come from having such intense chemotherapy at that time. So he's actually developed epilepsy just started having seizures a few months ago, and we were just like, what now?
You can hear it in Liam's mum's voice there, how tough that must be to see your little kid go through something like that. And my wife and I got a tiny, tiny little glimpse of what it must be like for these families earlier this year when our little fella got this weird, crazy fever. Had to rush him into the paediatrics there in Canberra Hospital, there for a few days. But it's not just, worrying about your kid being sick. It's all the treatment that they have to go through as well while they're there. It's, getting jabbed and getting the IVs in and a lumbar puncture and there's all these, poking and prodding that has to go on, and you see them going through all this, and you feel so helpless, and I got a slight little look into what these poor families have to go through, and to think that in the back of their mind they're also thinking, I've got this bill coming in. What am I going to do about the petrol money to get home? I've got all these expensive new medications that I'm going to have to buy. They shouldn't have to deal with that sort of stuff. And the Convoy for Cancer Families make sure that for the next 12 months, they won't have to, because the Cancer Support Group can jump in and help them out and go, you know what? Look after your kids, look after your mum, whatever you have to do, we'll sort this stuff out. And they're so good at it. They're so good at it. So hopefully we get a whole bunch of people getting in contact with our great friends there at the Cancer Support Group right now, this week, today even, before the end of the year, and we can feel confident that this convoy is going to be massive next year. So get in contact with them. Our website has all the relevant links that you need and everything. Get along there right now, 1047.com.au, and let's get behind it in 2016 in a big way.